Titans. The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Nashville. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. He'll take it up the gut. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. From a yard up to the 42.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
From the 42-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
To throw, here's Ward. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. Evades the tackler, and now some space. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after he pulled it in.
So jumping from his free safety spot.
That tells you how aggressive they are on defense, doesn't it? They get everyone involved. He was a little too fast on that play.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Come on. Hey. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, go. 79 Broncos. Ready.
First down, and it's Pollard again. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Bronco 80.
Going for it. Here's Ward. That's to his running back, complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and goal from just inside the 5.
Here we go. Start. 68.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now from the 7, here's second and goal. To the air again, Ward. And it's caught. And it's a Titans touchdown. Belicayo Manor from 6 yards away. And the Titans are on the board first here this afternoon. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the first quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
Joey Slye to kick off for Tennessee.
Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up first and 10 at their own 37. To throw now, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Second and 6.
Malik Neighbors. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
At the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Throwing his Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. They'll go. Here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go. Off the way in. Touchdown, New York. Theo Johnson, 55 yards. And the Giants take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side of the 50. So there's conservative, there's aggressive, and there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
The 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And he'll get in. And they take an 8-7 lead. Well, they got down 7-zip. They said, we'll go for 2, one up you, and they take the lead.
How about that for a little risk-reward, right? If you don't get it, you're only down a point. Let's go ahead and make a statement in this ball game, and that's exactly what they did.
Gano to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
In motion, the tight end. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 9.
Cowboy 80.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7, our score. Third down and 6. Throwing now, Ward. He'll try and do this himself. He's got the open man. It's Ironlander. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 38-yard line.
That's good for a Titans first down.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
38-yard line.
Cougar 19. 6, hot go. Ready.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Javon Holland coming up to make the stop.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. From the gun, Ward. Now he'll tuck this and run. He completes it to Ridley. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
That's a big league job there, getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up first and goal.
Ready. Ready, ready.
They'll run with Pollard. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Pollard one more time. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. Throwing is Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Calvin Ridley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Titans have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Now the Titans leaving the offense out there. They'll go for 2. Here's Ward. A final shot before break. And he is into the end zone. So they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number one. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Throwing his dart. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Jihad Ward. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Ready.
To throw is Ward. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun to give to Pollard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Ready, go. Cowboy 80.
And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And flags come in as he gets forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So defensively, they let the play stand. They'd rather have the down as it'll bring up 4th. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the made field goal, here's Sly to kick this one away. As he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Looking to throw, Dart. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the give, it's Tracy. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Now Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 17-yard line. Throwing Dart. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw is Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Pick up the 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
To the air, Dart. And he will take it all in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors from a yard out. And the Giants are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Oh, they'll try to run a reverse here. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now we'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now a 2nd and 10. Ward. That's into the hands of Eilmanor. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Let's go now. Viking 18.
To throw, here's Ward. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Titans 1st down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
Now a give here to Pollard. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Here's Pollard again. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their 1st time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 8.
Ready.
Now Ward. And is caught at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 48 yards. As another Titans first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Ready?
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Hut, hut.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Here we go. Start. Bronco. Ready.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up his secondary all game long. And this time, that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball definitely coming from his head coach.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession. And to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
That's caught by Johnson. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Giants 22.
So they got their touchdown. Now down a field goal. Here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to recover the football. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. And they just about had to get that recovery to have any chance. They only have one timeout. You look at the clock. Now let's do the math here, Charles. This one's pretty much over.
Yeah, we do have a chart here, don't we, that tells us about the timeouts.
You do. I'm not as smart as you.
And in looking at it, you're exactly right. The chart's not going to help them here at all. They're pretty much done at this stage. They had to have that recovery.
The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Ready.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And only able to get two here. Stopped at the 30.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
On third down, here's Spears. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
27-yard line. A gain of 3. It's fourth down.
This offense converted once on fourth down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Huh. 70, Hawk 70.
And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Sly. This to swell the lead to 6. And his kick here is good. So the big return had him fired up, but in the end the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 1st down.
Let's go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Let's go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And coughed it up. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Titans are winners here as we say so long from Nashville.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Ball back here, get back.
We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the New York Giants. Longtime Panther Graham Gano has us set for his start as we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. run. This is J.K. Dobbins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Another run here with Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the Central Florida product, it's R.J. Harvey. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's Nix. And that's going to be caught by Sutton. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
1st and goal, Denver.
Harvey. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
What's good on the extra point? And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Looking to put a drive together. Dart going to look to throw here. Open man, that's Malik Neighbors. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. To throw now, Dart throws to his man. The out route is complete. That's Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
10 yards.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's Tracy. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Giants first down.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing his Dart. His throw incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Dart. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll go again with Tracy.
And he's going to bull his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown.
Tyrone Tracy,
an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
A tight one, 8-7 our score after one on EA Sports. Ready to roll for the second quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it as we resume action.
Gano out to kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time, so haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
Give up the middle to Dobbins.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Harvey.
A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first.
Gain of 6. That's good for Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Denver.
Kill. Olay, olay, olay. Olay, olay, olay.
Throwing Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 39 yards there. A big one.
Good. Get it.
Goal at the 4-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver.
R.J. Harvey
With his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Broncos are able to move back in front. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the 2nd time of the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Olay.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And that's the score. Broncos 15. Giants 8.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Up to midfield. Look at him go inside the 30. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Giants.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge it, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And all deep in his own territory, coughs up the football. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery, a Giants touchdown. So problems here on special teams, and it results in the scoop and the score.
They talk all the time on special teams about keeping your head on a swivel, trying to see the whole field. Hard to do when things are going that fast, bodies all over the place. You're just trying to find the right guy to align yourself with. On that play, wow.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Nix to the air. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. To throw, here's Nix. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Abdul Carter. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. To throw is Nix. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
A gain of 37 yards. First down, Broncos.
Nix from the shotgun. And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And yep, indeed, the flag is out. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. On the slant, completes to Sutton. And it's a 15-yard pickup. And it'll lead to a 4th down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing, dart. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. Second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Looking to throw, dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. Now inside the 25. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Gano the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll air this one out for Mims. And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Back to the air with Nix. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Nix. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll go. Here's Harvey. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
2nd and 3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
This is 3rd and goal. And this Giants defense, they have withstood the test thus far.
Ready.
They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. R.J. Harvey. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
For the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Well, they nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards 2:22 on the clock.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Tracy going to get her on first down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Here's Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking for his running back, and he's got it.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Dart from the gun on third down. Quick completion here to Johnson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
Yeah, they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Benito. And the Broncos are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here's Nix. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack. They're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shot. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
From the gun on third down, Nix. He'll air this one out from Mims. This is intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. And that pretty much has been the storyline, Charles. This defense, they seem to be one step ahead from the start of the game until now.
And you identified it perfectly, and we can see the frustration that's settling in now. And it's probably been there for a long time, but now it's evident because you can see it in their faces, you can see it in their body language, maybe even a little bit in that play call that ended up maybe closing them out.
Alex Singleton, a former Canadian League star, in on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. To throw his dart. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. No gain on the play. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing his dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
And the Giants first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Skidmore is into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this,
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. Teach you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him mad. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them, and they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. I cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel, yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that are really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. Monster! Taking bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. When they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Crash pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they from a... I'm prophetic. They only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of luck, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Monster! Oh, man. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they soup touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. Does the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the public. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it. Just short, small. When that's from Cali, but the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time.